Welcome to the R&B Only show. Please note that the opinions expressed here belong solely to the hosts and guests, not to Colors Worldwide Inc., our affiliates, or sponsors. The content is provided as is for entertainment and information purposes only, without any guarantees of accuracy or completeness. Colors Worldwide Inc. is not liable for any errors or omissions, nor does mentioning products or services imply endorsement. This disclaimer is subject to change, and we encourage our audience to stay updated.
You missed Usher's tribute at the BET
I
Awards.
seen it.
You did?
I seen it. That Victoria, Tiana Taylor, that was the moment.
Yeah, she been getting her shine on because she was at Essence too. Low-key, SZA could have been on there doing it. She on the road anyway.
She is on a crazy PR run.
She was on stage. I don't know where she was on stage at, but she was like, "New album, you ready?" And everybody, oh my god! So yeah,
but you know she be
she
lying.
Outside.
So
you think
this R&Beef? I just like
more R&Beef.
I think PARTYNEXTDOOR started it.
R&B only.
We're so back, baby. Welcome to the R&B Only show. I'm your co-host, Jovy E.
West. My name is Tiara Monique. I'm happy to be back. How you feeling, Jovy?
We're so back, baby. We're so back. Vacation was everything tends across the board.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely happy to be back on this
couch. What are we talking about this week? Teasing new music from SZA,
Yeah.
Summer Walker, new R&Beef, of course, between PARTYNEXTDOOR and Chris Brown and Bryson Tiller and Jeremih. That's a big beef right there. SWV's Tiny Desk and much more. But first of all, you was gone on vacation.
I was.
You missed a lot.
I did.
You missed Usher's tribute at the BET
I
Awards.
seen it.
You
I
did?
seen it. I didn't see it. I didn't see the BET Awards the day
Like live?
it happened. No,
Right.
but I saw Usher's the full clip of his tribute.
Okay, Beyonce posted Victoria Monet's and Tiana Taylor's. I thought that was cool because she don't post nobody
and then
herself.
followed up with her
The original.
trying the Creed.
Oh yeah,
Oh
yeah,
well,
yeah,
she posted the original and then posted Tiana Taylor and Victoria Monet's part, and then Victoria Monet's
Sacred.
Right, Sacred. You're
Sacred,
right. I said Creed.
Yeah, that's how it looks. It looks like Creed.
It's
but
sacred.
If you read it like you French, it's sacred.
But yeah, I thought that was cute.
She don't post nobody but herself, her husband, her brand, her kids.
Passing on the
wow.
torch. Passing on the torch.
Congrats,
I love it.
Victoria. But yeah, I thought it was cool. There was some moments that
was
like
the
I said,
moment
that I didn't really care for, but yeah, it was good to me. I liked it. I
that
enjoyed
Victoria, Tiana Taylor was the moment.
Yeah, she been getting her shine on because she was at Essence too.
She was doing her big one.
Yeah,
Did you see the TGIF breakdown?
No.
She did I think.
Oh yes, I did.
Yeah.
To GloRilla's. Yeah, I did see that.
I like that she always, because I think she's done a breakdown similar to that and blends it into whatever the next song is. What's the next song?
Like she takes a newer song and blends it into her set.
Yeah, and like she uses that as the dance break and then goes into her next song.
I didn't see her full performance because I was watching clips. I need to go back and see if the stream is still on there.
Yeah, same.
All of them weren't on there, but I was able to see Usher. I saw Charlie Wilson. I saw a little bit of TGT. The full stream wasn't on there, but they killed it.
Did they?
Yeah,
I didn't see that one.
Y'all need to put a new album out and tour again. Because the way they do it, they like do individual performances and then they do their group thing. It's
I like these.
Yeah, it was deep out there too. Janet Jackson this weekend too. So Essence was great.
In due time, I'll make it out there in due time. It's too soon. It's too soon. I honestly was like missing. I didn't want to see the performances and like.
What you mean?
I was supposed to be there.
I mean, yeah.
I'm tight. I'm still tight.
Yeah, but it's all
Granted, timing wise.
Yeah, you get there when you're supposed to be there.
Get there when I'm supposed to be there. And it was gonna be a crazy turnaround coming back from vacation Tuesday and then flying out Wednesday. It would have been a crazy turnaround. I would have made it work, but I was in my feels as it was happening.
I
and
was
seeing
too,
so many people out there and
my
stuff.
My homegirl went for her 30th birthday and they invited me, but I was like, I can't fit it in right now. Even though I wasn't doing anything, it just traveling makes something, and I feel like I don't need to be doing something all the time. So I was like, yeah, let me just sit my butt down.
That's valid.
But I really wanted to go though because those performances look great. So.
And then next year,
yeah. If y'all was at Essence, let us know in the comments who was your favorite performer. But Usher was my favorite.
Always.
Usher. I'm like, I need to get me. So I'm watching the stream, right? I'm like, ooh, let me start looking on Ticketmaster to see how much these tour tickets are because I need to see this.
Are they taxed
live? Yeah, but they're not that bad. The hard part is a lot of the tickets are just sold out.
So it's like a resale price?
Not even resale. There's just no tickets. But I think that maybe he's doing like a hold or something to wait closer for the shows and then drop more tickets. But yeah, there's like 4 LA shows, and I'm trying to go to at least one of them.
Where are they at here?
They're gonna be at the Clippers' new arena, actually, the Intuit Dome. So yeah, that should be open. I didn't know it was gonna be open this year until I saw the tickets. I'm like, Intuit Dome? That's the Clippers arena.
Huh? Is that closer to downtown?
No, it's in Inglewood, so it's right across the street from SoFi Stadium and the Forum. It's on the other side of Century.
Heard you.
So yeah, it's gonna be there. So I'm like, I need to go get me some tickets. So I'm trying to go to that because that performance was great. He really did most of Confessions, and I like the way that he did it in order. But he saved like the hits for the end, so he didn't do Burn, Confessions, or Superstar until the end of his set. But everything else, for the most part, was like chronological. Them
only doing like 0.5 seconds of what was it? Confessions. Was it Confessions? And then she went into And then she went into Superstar.
I said something about that. I didn't get it either. But then you know what the comments said? People were like, maybe he's tired of reliving like those feelings to that song. I'm like, y'all, if y'all are real historians, you would know that's Jermaine Dupri's story. He just brought conviction through it. Maybe what he was going through, but he didn't write that song, y'all. That's Jermaine Dupri's story. Maybe he might have made it feel real because what he was going through at the time
brought life to it for sure.
Yeah, but no, I'm sure he's fine with reliving a song that made him millions. It's no problem about it. But
yeah, that tribute could have been better. And if you're gonna do, I feel like if you're gonna do the all girls set, why Childish to start it off?
So Jabari said that he has a cover of "You Don't Have to Call" from one of his mixtapes, I guess back in the day, which still doesn't make sense, but I get it. But
if you're gonna do an all girls, do all women.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. But speaking of all women, low key, SZA could have been on there doing it. You gonna sing it like that? You don't have to call. You know, she would have put her little SZA accent on it. Why not?
Tiara.
She on the road anyway. She everywhere right now. She outside.
She is on a crazy PR run.
Yeah, when she said she was on stage. I don't know where she was on stage at.
I don't know either, actually.
But she was like, "New album, you ready?" And everybody, "Oh my god!" So yeah.
But you know she be lying.
Outside.
So
you think
she be lying her ass off? Aww. And I mean, shits and giggles, like, you know, do your thing, SZA. But she be lying just like for a reaction.
So I don't know. She's really been outside though. She was even on the chicken shop date. So
they said she was asking the album, not us. I'm weak, but I don't
know. I don't think they're wasting this PR for nothing. You know, I think something is on the way. Maybe a single or something. You know,
I hope so.
Didn't Saturn come out after SOS? Yeah, so there's something is going to come out.
She was also on Chicken Shop Date.
Yeah,
with Old Girl. There's a clip. There's a part where what was Shorty saying? She was saying something about, what did she say? She said something that could have been misconstrued or like taken.
Oh, when she said, "I want to be more bendable and flexible."
Yes. And she's like, "Oh, like SZA was taking it there."
She was like, "You need a catalyst." She's like, "Yeah, you can do it." She's like, "With a strap on?" I'm like, "Whoa, how did we get here?" But I didn't really like that show until I saw SZA on it. I think the personality of the interviewee really matters
for sure,
because the show is supposed to be like quick, rapid fire, like awkward a little bit, and some people just don't give like quick rapid fire answers. Like they have to, it's drawn out, and it just doesn't work for that show. But I thought she was perfect on that, and I thought it was funny.
She's just a silly goose, you know, and it works for people who are silly geese.
And this is why I think she got an album out, because she's been everywhere. First, the pop-out show, I love seeing her there
incognito.
Right, I was like, girl.
She had a little bit on. Girl, we see you. We see you, girl. Hey,
then she on stage talking about new music, Chicken Shop Date, and
she's outside.
She was hanging out with Simone Biles for NBC.
I did see that. Her doing her little flips.
All of this is not for no reason, but I had no idea that she used to be a gymnast. So
I didn't know that either, actually.
So she hung out with Simone Biles to talk about her history as being a gymnast, and they had a handstand competition, and SZA won.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna say Simone Biles let her win, because it kind of looked like SZA was like bullying her way over there, like trying to kick her over. But it was cute. But I'm like, why is she doing all of this? Is it music on the way?
I hope so.
It must be.
Honestly, I can't wait for the Olympics. Oh my goodness.
I love the Olympics. The Olympics is the one time
patriotic
every 4 years.
My pronouns are USA.
You could catch You could catch me in some American flag socks.
What?
Like only once every 4 years. That's it. I would be up in the middle of the night.
Track and field, gymnastics, basketball.
It don't matter what it is. They could be playing sand ping pong. I'm right there. America. Ain't nobody go. Now the only other people that I do be rooting for is the Jamaicans, man. Okay.
She love it.
They run
love her
fast
some
and they make
yellow,
good
green.
food. Man, that festival, some
I'm not.
oxtail. Man, no, I'll be
You know
rooting
what?
for the Jamaicans, though.
I went to Simply Wholesome after tennis on Sunday because I needed a smoothie and a patty. I needed it, and I was like, I might as well go to tennis real quick.
It was a great combo, right?
For sure.
Great combo.
You know what else is a great combo?
What?
Maybe that was a terrible transition.
Well, I don't know what you was about to say. I'm like, what's a great combo?
This R&Beef, I just like
more R&Beef. This is one I don't understand. So what happened? Who's it between? This is Party Next Door.
Party Next Door. I think Party Next Door started it. I think he tweeted something and no. Okay. Jeremih dropped a new song with Chris Brown and Bryson Tiller.
Wait on it.
Yes.
One? Okay.
Yes. It's called Wait on It. And I guess that music video features one of Party Next Door's ex-girlfriends. And he took that personally.
Why? She can't get paid? I saw something that said that when Party Next Door said that she's too old to be in music videos, like she's 34 or something. I'm like, how old do y'all want these video girls to be? Chris Brown is 35. You want his female lead star to be 20? Like, that's weird. So it's okay if she's 34, right?
So I don't see.
I didn't see a problem with it. Get your money, man. Who cares?
So she's in the music video, and then Party Next Door tweeted, what did he say? He said, I'm finna make these niggas cry. Bryson, Chris, and Jeremih, enjoy the nights of your life.
What?
And then he tweeted and said, doing videos at 34, that bitch broke.
Why she broke? Because she doing the video.
He's a hater.
That's the part I don't get.
So then Chris Brown came back and said, niggas speak without thinking sometimes. What is it?
And then call
around to my people trying to retract shit. Nah, nigga, not parties in caps. He said, nah, nigga, go on your socials and apologize or keep that same energy when you see me with the blushing emoji.
So he trying to say sorry behind the scenes?
Yeah, nah, the disrespect was public, so the apology also needs to be public. What are y'all talking about?
I don't even get what the beef is. He just mad because she was in the video because she's older? What's the beef about? What's wrong with being 30 plus in a music video?
You know, men, I feel like men don't want something like this just such a childish like idea of that, like they don't want to play with a toy until somebody else pick it up and start playing with it. I think that's the kind of situation, you know?
That's going on here. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, but like Party, how old are you, Party? Like, and I feel like the same week that this happened, there was a clip of Kehlani on was it a podcast or maybe it was like a radio interview, and she was somebody asked her, it was something about like something crazy that you experienced in a relationship, and she didn't say Party's name, but she said it was around the time, like the age that she was in the year that she was dating this person matched up with the time that she was on and off with Party, and she was just saying that like I guess he was keeping like Polaroids of all the women he was like cheating on her with. And she found the book or some shit like that.
Like a little black book?
Mind you, she was like 20, like she was a baby. Like she was 21 something. She got rid of the book and never
been weird is what you're saying.
Been capital W. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, never mind, I'm not gonna say that, but you are who you hang out with. Be careful with the company you keep now. But yeah, you think this is marketing for the song or Party Next Door stuff? Because this album didn't do the numbers I thought it was going to do. Sorry, it didn't. I mean, you are. It's scientifically proven that if you are in a certain environment doing certain things or certain people around you are doing certain things, you're going to conform. So
you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Weirdos be weird. Hang with other weirdos.
They enable each other. But I don't think this is promo. I think this was like honestly some Twitter finger shit that he needed to get off in like some kind of burner account, and he talked shit and now he has to deal with because
it's sad. Y'all can make great music together if you just be friends. I really don't get it because I'm still stuck on the girl being 34. Who cares?
Yeah,
like what age do you? And that's another thing. See how I'm talking about environment? What age do you want her to be? What's wrong with a 34-year-old being a 35-year-old?
On the other end, there was this clip of what's her name? Ruby Ruby Rose, is that her name?
Yeah.
Talking about the first time she was in a video.
Oh, she was like 16
and she was
or
like
17.
16. Like, why is that okay? That's
See,
what's weird.
I'd rather the woman match the age of the artist. Chris Brown is 35. No problem with the video vixen or girl, whatever y'all call them nowadays.
And she looked
Being
good.
the same age.
But let's be serious. Like,
yeah, I wasn't even checking for her in the video. We'd be looking at the dance moves. So she's just a statue there. Like, she's gonna be replaced. He act like he dating this girl.
but I'm saying, I think it's just a classic case of
Weirdos.
I
weird.
don't want this until somebody else picks it up and starts playing with it, and now I want it back. Like,
Anyway, moving on.
yucky behavior.
Yeah, because PARTYNEXTDOOR that was weird. She's 34, you broke bitch. Girl, get your money. If you want to be in a music video at the age of 30, 40, 50, shake that tail feather, okay? Shake it.
Shit, John B was in here talking about how he had Cynthia. He couldn't wait to have Cynthia Bailey. Is that her name, Cynthia Bailey?
Yeah, she grown.
And she grown.
Cynthia Bailey could be
Aight.
somebody's grandmother nowadays. Grandmothers be grandmothers at 40. So, yeah, it ain't no Girl, get your money. Don't let that man ruin a good time. I would love to say I was in a video with Chris Brown. If I have to do nothing for it,
Are you kidding me?
I would break it down
Aight.
too. 1, 2, pop it like it's hot on his ankles.
All right.
What?
See, because I was with you until I wasn't.
So what you gonna do? Stand there? They book you for a video. What you gonna do?
Oh, I'm in that hoe.
Exactly. He be dancing. I'm gonna be dancing.
But you said something about ankles.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop, lock, and drop it to his ankles. That just means my knees work. Anyway, SWV Tiny Desk concert dropped, and it was great.
It was.
It didn't make me rearrange my order, but it's in the top of the top because it was good. I liked it.
Yeah.
Coco just didn't really talk the whole time, huh? She let Lily do all the talking.
I think they shared talking parts, I feel like.
It seemed like she was trying to save her voice.
I thought that they had shared talking parts. I feel like everybody said something different at a different point. But what I do like, same thing with Justin's, there wasn't a portion where they did stop at some point, but there wasn't like they just kind of like, was like
Flowed
a melody
through.
and flowed
Yeah.
through.
Yeah.
And the crowd, the audience, they was on their Zoom.
Yeah, they were.
They was on their Zoom. And I
Yeah.
think this is one of the first times that they've panned out.
Yeah, you don't always see the
audience.
audience every episode, but they showed them this time.
They showed them this
hey,
time.
sisters.
And I think this time,
aunties.
I think they might have invited people to this taping, like a different group of people to this taping, because there was a lot of us in there.
Yeah, it didn't look as normal as it usually looks
Yeah.
at Tiny Desk, but I was happy to see it.
Yeah, they were definitely part of the choir too, because they was
Yeah.
in there singing.
They sang it the way the records were. You're telling me.
They was in
You
there
gotta do your-
singing. So they did. The first song was "I'm So Into You," and then they went right into right here, "Human Nature" radio mix, and then they
That's
did
the one right there. Michael Jackson mix.
"You're the One." Then they did "You're Always on My Mind." Of course, they did. Is "You're Always on My Mind" the one that they had to be like, yeah, they hated us for this song? Is that the one?
No, I think it's You're the One.
You're the one. You're right.
Yeah.
You're the one. After "You're Always on My Mind," they did "Rain," and then they did "Weak," and they closed with "Anything," old school radio version.
Yeah, the mix one. It was a good set to me. I liked it.
It was, yeah.
I liked it. I would like to see them in concert. They're on tour with Escape. SWV and Escape, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And 702
In total.
in total. Yes. And I think there might be someone else, but I know that
But
it's like
a
an all
bunch of
women's. Yeah.
girl groups. Yeah, that seems like a good tour, especially after seeing them, because I haven't watched them perform in a long time. And it was interesting to see just like them together after watching the show from years ago. I'm like,
I never watched the
you
show.
didn't. There was so much beef for no reason.
Really?
But I was just happy to see them collectively
Like within the group?
Yeah, I remember it being like, because wasn't the show like SWV and Escape, and that's how they ended up on tour together?
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought it was, but I never saw the show.
Yeah, it was just, I just remember there being a lot of just random petty beef. So it
Mm-hmm.
was just good to see them out, and I know they're on tour right now. So I'm like, yeah, get your money. And
Yeah,
the Tiny
for
Desk
sure.
is doing well. So shouts out to them. If you haven't seen it, go watch it.
Definitely watch
And
that.
I think that ends the series for the Black Music Month for
It's-
Tiny Desk, right? That was the last one?
I believe so, yeah, because now we're in July.
Yeah, because it was Flo Milli, Clark Sisters,
Mm-hmm.
Tierra Whack,
The Mish...
SWV,
You
Shaka
made
Khan,
a fool of that shawty.
her. I can't think of her name right now, but I had no idea that was a song she sang.
That one...
Never ever will
I-
you dunk on me with a torn ACL from my heart.
I've been like that song makes me vividly remember that scene. But like my perception of that movie has changed so drastically
because
from when
we grew up.
Because what was I thinking?
It's different when you're a kid watching it. You're like, oh yeah.
Crazy.
101 for your love.
Crazy.
101.
So glad that frontal lobe
it's developed now.
It's fully developed because what was I thinking?
It's all good now.
But the name of that tour, the SWV tour, is called The Queens of R&B with Escape and SWV. Maya's also on that tour.
Maya.
And so is MC Light. I love her voice.
Me too.
I love her voice.
I aspire to be like her. You know how you just be hearing her voice places
and you just
and you
know.
don't see her?
You just,
like,
but you know it's MC Light.
That's a check I would love to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially like animation and cartoons.
Just like the guy who does Let's Get Ready to Rumble, like his voice, like that is
the
trademarked.
boxer guy?
Yeah, it's trademarked. Like
forever paid.
Forever paid. You know what I'm saying?
Forever paid.
You know who else is gonna be forever paid?
Who?
My girl Rihanna.
Of course.
And I love that she back outside talking her big one. Like I love when like I feel like she goes through stints of like being really out, like public facing, and stints where she's like
inside the house,
and just like not.
You think she's promoting something right now?
I mean, she has this whole makeup, like they're doing more with like makeup,
and
the hair,
right?
and hair.
Yeah.
So she's definitely promoting. And then allegedly music. But this, like, I'm so in love with this clip of her singing TGIF. It's called TGIF.
I call it 95 degrees. Anybody know what the song is when you
It's been
call it
95
TGIF?
degrees outside since she dropped it. I'll tell you that.
Man.
God
burning
damn.
up, like the Jonas Brothers say. Burning up
For you, baby. That, okay. Jonas Brothers. All right.
But anyway, yeah, she was singing GloRilla on Instagram. I thought it was cute. I like when celebrities do stuff like that.
Yeah.
They just be looking real regular.
Regular.
Because they are.
Regular. Mm-hmm. That was a cute video. But yeah, I think she's a lot more. She's showing a lot more of, or we see a lot more of her lately than we have in the past.
Maybe because she was having kids.
Valid.
Because before, remember, she used to be on Twitter popping her shit.
She has since grown out of that.
Yeah, she grew up.
But I feel like there are so many iconic, videos of her, like, just, like, casually dancing, you know, like this one. And that one's going in the, like, top 5 memory book.
You've been seeing people make those? They have, like, the top 5 moments of certain people on TikTok or just at the internet in general. I haven't seen one made for her yet, but I'm sure that'll be on there.
That one's there. The one when she's dancing with the little dashiki and she, like, you know what I'm saying? There's like a.
I think I would have to see it to know.
That one's
I don't
there.
be categorizing videos. There's too many other stuff categorizing here.
That's valid. You know what's been taking up a lot of space?
What?
Love Island. You watch Love Island USA?
No, that's why I haven't watched it yet.
This season?
I be seeing the clips on TikTok and I'm like,
T.
I'm vibrating too high right now.
Look at me.
Because I haven't even resubscribed to Zeus. If I can't do that, I'm not watching Love Island.
No. We don't need that subscription.
Yeah, we do. Never mind.
No. But Love Island, this season of Love Island is going down in history. I need you to tap in.
Not going down in history.
It's literally the best season of this show.
Is it all out?
Not yet. Matter of fact, tonight's episode.
Another one comes out tonight. Okay,
it's like
let me know when all the
every day.
episodes are dropped so I can watch and fast forward as I feel fit.
Because it drops every day. Like there's an episode literally every day. I think there's only 2 days. There's only like they film like they're there, right? They're in Fiji right now, and they film every day. There's only like maybe 2 days
I have
a week.
Seen Love Island before.
Yeah, it's only like 2 days a week that we don't see an actual episode. So it's like it's still happening, but there's so many episodes already out that like by the time you catch up, like then you'll be, you know,
too late.
No, not too late. You'll be like right on time. I feel like
we'll see.
Y'all be watching Love Island?
I have to get my time together.
This week. I mean, this year it's better than UK. I feel like the UK version is usually better.
One.
I usually
the last one I watched. I know it was on Netflix, and I watched about 10 episodes, and I was like, okay,
that's probably Love Island USA. The UK one, don't be like you have to watch the UK one on Hulu. And you're getting it late on Hulu. It's not like
LOL. What if they had a celebrity edition? Have they? Do they
haven't
have celebrity
had
editions of those type of shows?
They haven't had celebrity editions, but they've had like it's like the competition version where it's like old Islanders.
Oh, they come back.
And they come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they are pretty good about keeping it within the Love Island universe. They'll cross over with the UK and USA, but they keep it in the Love Island universe. What they have had, I think they had or are having
Just her
Eve.
show, y'all.
Tapped in. Eve, I think, performed at the one in UK.
Oh, they have performers.
They've had like Neo perform at the one in the US. I want to say last year they had Neo. Like they'll have performers come in from
I heard
time
people
to
was
time.
trying to cancel Neo. I don't know why, but
I just need to know less
recently
about
saw a
him.
list this morning, and he was on it. I'm like, why y'all trying to cancel?
I don't know about cancel. I don't know what he's done to be canceled.
Me either.
I know that he did have his like ex-wife or ex-fiance or something. Is it tie her tubes?
Yeah.
And then when it had kids with like the
somebody
next
else?
woman. Yeah.
Oh, that's a little crazy.
That's
but I
nuts.
mean,
I don't
you
think
can't
that's
cancel somebody for
cancel.
being a
Yeah.
bad person.
But I just want to know less. Like, why do I know that about him? Like, I want to know less.
Because everybody puts everything on social media.
About
You know what I
you.
miss though? While we're on the subject of
Where's
shows,
the mystery?
There's not a lot of like music shows anymore. Like we were just talking about how Escape and SWV used to have that show. I remember maybe like 2 or 3 years back there was like a they tried to do an R&B group on BET with all the writers, and there was like the two girls from Cherish, like Rhythm and Flow. We don't have any shows like that right now.
And the ones that we do have, like American Idol, or like they just like singing,
those are more
Masked
competition
Singer
shows though, you know, like
Oh, you mean like showing the background?
like it can be a competition, but I would rather more see like we used to get more of like behind the scenes. Like remember
Valid.
Behind the Music used to be I know they still make it on Paramount, but it just doesn't hit the same. Like I miss
That's
shows
valid.
like that where they like take us. I guess that's because of the internet though. We don't really not know anything because they, like you just said, that why do we know this about Neo and his baby mother? Because of social media. But
That's valid. Those shows were
yeah,
really
they used to
good.
hit different. It's
Yeah.
like made you feel like you was getting to know the person that you're interested in, artist wise or music wise, in
sure.
a different type of light. So
Or even and I feel like I've said this before, but J. Cole used to drop his like Cole Summer, I think, like documentaries, or he would do, this was like before he would dropped anything on HBO. I think those were on like YouTube and they were like just vlogs kind of thing. But then he also did some, I think it was like 1 or 2 that he dropped on HBO that showed like the making of the project or like the touring of it.
people should do more stuff like that.
For sure.
Especially like
I think
Victoria
people would be
Monet.
really interested
She
in
does
that.
that now, like how she drops the like the making of the video or like the tutorial. She's the perfect person to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love her and Bankhead.
Yeah, they need to just keep it there. Just keep doing what y'all doing.
And I've been seeing, you know, the Meg Thee Stallion TikTok that's been going around.
Yeah.
He
Watashi
does it.
Wasta. Yeah, that one.
Or is it?
I don't know even know if I was saying
I'm gonna
right.
learn it. I'm gonna learn it.
It's in Japanese. That's Japanese, right? Because she was in Tokyo. Yeah.
I honestly don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Japanese.
I haven't listened to the album yet.
I tried, but that's not R&B, so.
It's not. I haven't listened to it yet. It's on my list. That and Don Toliver's on my list on the like rap side. But I feel like I'd be so R&B
be listening to
focused
everything.
that
Even I turned on College Hill last night because I seen Tamar was on it. I was like, oh, let me see what she's up to.
Speaking of her, did you see the clip of, it was like her and I don't know her name, but I only recognize Shorty because she was on one of those seasons of Real Housewives of Atlanta. But they had gone on, it was like they was on the BET Awards stage promoting, I guess, the show and I think voting. And like it was like a shady moment.
Was it Claudia Jordan?
Yes.
She's also on the show with her. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I think it was like Claudia was already standing there with the rest and Tamar walked up and like did this with her dress, but like obviously being shady.
I don't know. I think she was just doing it. I don't think I don't think she's like that no more. That's what I was saying. I miss these behind the scenes shows because like the last show that we seen about the Braxtons was the Braxton Family Values. And I'm sure all of them have changed in the last 15 years because seeing her on College Hill, she's totally different. It looked like a little bit of shade, also, what are you supposed to do with your dress if it needs to be flared and somebody's right next to you? I'm going to still flare my dress.
I need you to find that clip. It was 100%
I know exactly what you're talking about. It seemed
100%.
intentional, yeah, because I need to unflare my dress, but just because she's there, I feel like she would have did it whether she was there or not. That's the type of energy I got from it. I don't know.
Potentially.
I don't know. I'm not putting nothing on that woman. She seemed like she's trying to change. That's all I'm trying to say. But I don't know her. Who knows?
Are you going to show the clip?
Who knows? I don't know.
I hate when people do all this talking over. Like, I want to see the clip.
It's a reaction video. You're going to have to find it later. But I know what you're talking about, though.
Oh, there it is.
It wasn't.
Play
I
it
know
again.
exactly what you're talking about.
She no, that was very intentional. The way she.
I feel like if she wasn't there, she would have did it anyway. It felt like her dress needed to be flared. Because I saw it in real time. I was watching the BET Awards. And I was like, oh, Tamar. And I was like, oh, maybe her dress just needed to be flared. I don't know. What y'all think? Did you think that was shade? What do they call it now? TEA? They be making the kids be taking old lingo and making it new lingo. So don't know how to use it because they use it in a different way.
I think now tea, like when they say like body tea, it's like body looking good. Right. So I don't think tea
used to be a bad thing.
Tea used to be like gossip. Spill, like gossip.
Is it not anymore?
I mean, I think it could be. I think you just have to use your context clues when it comes to like that. But I don't think tea is like shade.
These kids need to.
Anyways.
This is beef, but the info is tea. I guess that's a good way of putting it. Rob, our producer, let us know that if you're beefing, this would be the beef, but the info is the tea. So gossip, but so your body could be okay. Yeah, no. See, he's 22, so he understands, but he's not explaining it to me in a way where I understand. Anyway, guess who else is dropping?
Oh,
I was trying to lead them in so they could think about it, but no, Summer Walker. Well, she said she is, but. Who knows? But the last thing she watched was the drop was the clear water. It's called Clear Water, right?
Is that the name of the project?
Yeah.
It's like the EP that she dropped?
Mm-hmm. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. So I'm ready for some new music.
Like I don't have this whole laptop.
I'm ready for some new music. So
what are your favorite Summer Walker projects?
The first one in the all pink. What's it called? Over It, yeah. Now, I like Still Over It, but Over It is the one for me. That's the one that made me a fan of hers.
Over It is definitely my favorite album. Last Day of Summer is up there too.
Yeah.
Last Day of Summer is up there too.
That's a good one.
And what's the other one? I enjoyed the project the latest EP that she dropped. What's the name of that one?
I thought it was Clear Water. That wasn't it?
No, I don't see it. It's Clear 2.
Clear
Soft
2.
Life EP.
Soft Life. What am I thinking Clear Water? I don't know where I got that
because there was like water in the background of the album.
Oh, there was?
Yeah. She's like sitting on like a lake or a river or something.
Oh, crazy how my mind correlates. But yeah, I like that one. But no, Over It is the one. So she had posted on Instagram a picture of a notebook and her covering. It looked like covering like the song titles, but it had the tracks. And I see 19 tracks right there, but 17, 18, and 19 don't have a title. So she could be trolling. But I think she about to drop some new music because she be going through stuff, and every time she go through something different, we get an album about it. So
Clear,
let's go,
the
Summer.
First one, that's the one I was looking for. Clear, that's the one that has Riot, Grave, Wasted, and Settling. The way, damn, I didn't realize Riot was only 1 minute and 44 seconds. Some of my favorite songs by her are literally only 1 minute and some change long. Because Session 32,
she doesn't really
for that song to be 1 minute and 38 seconds long. That's like one of my favorite Summer Walker songs.
Yeah, she doesn't make extra long songs all the time. Some of the songs be long, but no. But yeah, I'm ready for some new Summer Walker.
For sure. I'm here for it. I hope her voice is healed up.
What was wrong with it?
Remember there was like, wasn't there like a rumor that like,
sick or something, yeah. Right? And she sang through it.
Right.
Yeah, I remember we talked about that for a minute. Yeah, I think she's healed up now though. She should be good. She in there working on music.
Who would you like to hear her like collab with? She's had some pretty major collabs in the past, and some really.
You know, Destin Conrad. I think they would sound great on a song together. Summer Walker. Yeah, I was gonna say Ombre too.
I like that.
But yeah, those two. Even I'm trying to think of somebody else that I haven't heard her with. A man like Tank.
She doesn't have a song with Tank?
Does she? Is it on Tank's album?
She might not, but I do like that.
Thinking in my head, I don't think they have a song together.
I do like that.
Yeah, Summer Walker and Tank. She makes that type of music because she has a song with Usher. That's what you're thinking about.
You're right. You're right.
She got songs with legends, but yeah, those are my three: Destin Conrad, Ombre, and Tank. Well, you said Ombre, so I need to think of another one.
No, I think that's good. That could be our thing.
Yeah, put some features on the album. Dig in the new R&B bag though.
I like that.
Yeah.
You know who I also saw react to or like was asked about the Usher tribute? Who I was like, we forgot about, not that we forgot about him, but like I don't think we mentioned him when we were speculating on who they were gonna tap for his tribute.
Who?
Mario.
Yeah.
Mario, where?
I wouldn't have thought about Mario.
Come back outside.
You know who else was on the list that we didn't think about?
Who?
Miguel.
You
be seeing them. You be seeing them on TikTok.
Yeah.
It's so deep.
If it's a running event, I won't be there.
Exactly. But
not
yeah, no, I
joining
think
a
they
run
could have
club.
picked a lot of people, but I liked it though for what it was, and I thought that it was a good performance. I thought he did great at Essence. I'm excited to see him on the world tour. I'm trying to get some tickets, so
Facts.
let's cop him up.
Big
But
facts.
it's always new music dropping, like we say, every single week.
Big facts.
R&B is alive and well and ain't going nowhere. Jovy, tell them what we got and where they can get it at.
Of course, as always, you can go to new.rnbonly.com to get all the best new R&B sent directly to you from yours truly. Should we, I guess, talk about the last 2 weeks of drops? Did y'all talk about Lucky Day's album?
We mentioned it, but we didn't really talk about it. No, I love Lucky Day's album though.
You love it?
Yeah, I like it.
I like
I
that.
love the last one too.
I don't know that there's definitely a couple songs on here that like stood out. And maybe I'm definitely going to give it the space to grow on me. But I don't think I loved it first listen. I enjoyed it first listen.
It sounds good, like from a musical standpoint. Like if I just take out what I know about him, he's a great musician. He just be doing too much on the internet, but he's a great musician. And that album is great. It sounds different. I could hear like a bunch of influences from like Prince. You can hear the Stevie Wonder stuff, Rick James. Like it's not just traditional R&B with a bunch of ballads. It sounds really good. I liked it. Nothing bad to say about it.
I'll definitely give it some space to grow on me. But I think the songs that jumped out for me were definitely Blame with Teddy Swims.
Yeah, that song it's cool, but that ain't the one on there.
Top. I think I like Top. And there was another one.
I really like Mary. That's my favorite song on there. That's
Okay.
Mary, Think Different. That's You.
And that's you?
Mm-hmm.
You know me. I need to find that my
Your three-song run.
I need to and see. I think maybe that's what it is. I didn't immediately find my 3-song run that I would want to go back and replay over and over.
Yeah.
So, but I respect him enough as a musician
To go back.
And let it grow on me.
I will say though, he did that LMA thing with the talking at the end. But it's not like poetry. It's more like interviews, but in a different voice. But it's him, and I'm like, why is it almost every song though? So at like the end of the songs, it's like 45 seconds of talking.
You know how I feel about that shit.
You know how I feel about it. But at least I'm cool with it because the beat is still like the same and it like transitions into the next song. But
You know how I
I
feel
don't
about
want to
that
hear
shit.
all of that talking all the time. Just wrap it up. But I still like the album though.
I'm definitely gonna give it the space to grow on me.
Yeah.
What else did we have?
Eric Benet and Tamar dropped the song while I was on the
They
subject
did do
of Tamar.
that.
Yeah.
They did do that. It's called Something We Can Make Love To. So you already know.
Yeah, I like the song. And that would explain why Eric Benet is on TikTok the way he's on TikTok right now. Because I'm like, well, I've never seen a video of Eric Benet in my life.
I've never seen him on
And now he's on my
TikTok.
For You page
All
5
on
times
New
a day.
Orleans, looking all like
I'm
scrumptious dumb shit. Go
yeah,
crazy.
I'm like, is he performing at Essence? I think he might
Back
have.
outside.
But it's the single and it's the rollout that you. So I'm like, okay, makes sense.
I love
Got
that
it.
for you.
Got
love that
it.
for you, Unc.
You know another song I really like too? That Blast song in Anderson .Paak. I'm like, because when
Anderson .Paak got the cheat code.
it's not even that too, but yeah, he sounds good. But Blast, when he does something outside of his norm, it sounds good because
sure.
he has a really good sounding voice. And that was my issue with that song that he had put out
with the Spanish.
Yeah, earlier this year. I'm like, it sounds like every other Blast song we have, but this
Valid.
one sounds different.
Completely
I'm like, okay,
different.
yeah, like
Yeah.
do more stuff like this, and you'll have longevity. Like you can't just keep making the same
That's
thing.
valid.
But
Yeah, it is good. It's
yeah,
called
I
Dance
really
with
like
the
that
Devil.
song.
What's another one?
Wait on It, of course, dropped. But yeah, Jeremih, Bryson Tiller, and Chris Brown. I like that song.
Tinashe dropped Match My Freak EP where every song, it's like a different version to her Nasty song. I think it's like 6.
Like remixes.
Yeah, there's a K Tronada mix. It's called Match My Chick or Chic.
Chic. There's no K.
There's
at the
also
end.
a chopped and screwed version.
They're all good. Well, I like the K Tronada one the best though. And I think I like
Naturally.
it the best because when she starts, I don't like that beat change in the song. So on the K Tronada version, it like stayed up, and I'm like, ooh, yeah. Like, I might use this one with the real one now when I'm DJing, because it sound good.
I like that. I think, and she dropped a line of like merch, and I think her team is doing a really good job of like hitting her core audience and like just keeping it going, like riding, and you have to. You have to. One of the merch items I think is like a Match My Freak like tattoo, temporary tattoo. She has it over like condoms, $5, like socks. I mean,
and shit. It goes with
wear them hoes out for sure. I like this. I Miss Toronto. Been a while with Raheem and Isaiah Falls.
Yeah, this song was.
Isaiah Falls.
I was just going to say Isaiah Falls been on a run. Everything he drops, I like
for sure. He on a run.
You know what else was fire too though? Sunday at Zuri's. I don't even know how to. What is it?
Odile?
Yeah, So. The name of the song though.
That's
literally when I first heard it, I played it like 20 times back to back to back. That
should go. So this artist, I think his name is Odile.
That sounds Odile. Yeah,
Odile. He dropped it's an EP, 4 songs called Sunday at Zuri's, and that that's
fire.
The one for me.
Yeah,
the one for me.
And I like that. What is this? Negligent remix
with
Cash Page, and I don't know how to say the artist name.
SAHXL.
Soxel, maybe? Or is it? I know it's not an abbreviation because there's no dots in between. But Negligent remix featuring Cash Page.
Cash Page.
We've been getting some drops these last few weeks, y'all.
Cash Page.
I don't know how anybody could say R&B is dead.
It's crazy,
right?
It's crazy. Of course, Kenyon Dixon, Kenny Got Soul dropped Far Away.
Banger.
I think he's getting ready to go on tour soon.
No, I think it started.
It started already?
Yeah, because he was in Houston, and I remember it was like a big deal with the
storm,
Hurricane Kim Burrell coming through. So yeah,
it's so early for hurricane season.
It is, but it's July.
But for it to
be
hot
like already,
yes. But for it to be like, I think it's either the very beginning or like very beginning of hurricane season if it already started, and to be Category 4 right off the bat is crazy.
It's insane.
Like no tropical storms or nothing, just Category 4.
Everybody in Houston got my prayers. I hope that water recedes back soon.
Crazy.
I saw
Same
some
thing with
videos
Jamaica, all of
stuff theirs.
All them spots
ran through. So everybody that it hit, but yeah, that's how I know he's in Houston, because there was a post about they were still going to do the show because it wasn't supposed to hit till Monday.
Sure to get tickets for that.
Yeah, so get some tickets to see Kenyon Dixon. I wanted to go, but I think we have a show that weekend, so I'm not going to be able to. I can try. I don't know. I think it's on a Sunday and I land that day, but.
Yeah, some great new music in the last couple of weeks. Be sure to let us know what have been your favorite drops.
Because I know what mine was. I like that Lucky Day album. But I mean, technically that's 2 weeks old. But yeah, so Lucky Day, So, I Miss Toronto.
I like that.
Negligent remix. Those are my 3 for the week.
I like that.
Go play those, bump those. Like, because R&B is not dead. I'm tired of hearing y'all sing that. Squabble up.
Be sure to go to nunu.rnbonly.com and subscribe to get those tracks sent right your way.
Yes.
Do also go to rnbonly.com / is that what it is?
/calendar.
rnbonly.com /calendar and get those R&B Only live tickets because we finna be back outside
on tour. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the merch is still online. So if you go on any of our social media sites and click the link, is it still online? No. I know it was only up for a minute. Do we still got merch? If we don't, you can.
We do got merch.
What's the website?
shop.rnbonly.com. This T-shirt is on there.
It is.
It's cute.
I always get girls love songs.
Yeah, and do.
Yeah, so get y'all some tickets. Get y'all some merch. Make sure y'all get that new R&B playlist sent to y'all every single Friday, because R&B is alive and well and ain't going nowhere. We pushing the culture forever and always. Jovy, what's your name? Oh, I just told him.
Jovy E. Tiara, what's your name?
My name is Tiara Monique.
Yeah. See you next week.
R&B only.